Face the savage.
Yo, what is up, squad? It's EliteShot here, aka Sean, and today, guys, I'm bringing you another epic class setup. This series is pretty unfamiliar. A lot of you guys know it, but a lot of you guys don't know about it because I really don't show that many epic class setups. Anyways, this series is dedicated for my most epic and my most try-hard classes. These are the setups that I do the best with, and these are what I play with on a regular basis. So if you like my classes, then you'll definitely love this series. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Alright, so today's class is based on the M27 LMG. This thing is a monster. Whenever I use this LMG on my classes, I always do extremely well because this weapon is just so easy to use. With the foregrip, it makes it just like a laser. I always feel like they have one laser LMG in every Call of Duty, and this is the Lazer of Ghost. This thing is just nuts, and I really do well when I use it. The other attachment I put on is the silencer. This is kind of up to you. You guys can put on the muzzle brake if you want to fight at longer ranges, but I sometimes like being stealthier. When you use the muzzle brake, that's a little too loud. That's like coming in with a train because it's just so loud and so obnoxious, and it does really well, but you sometimes may have a difficult time trying to stay alive longer. On this class, I didn't put a secondary, no lethal, no tactical. You don't need that stuff. This thing is good enough. And for the perks, I put on Stalker, Amplify, Focus, Fully Loaded, and Hardline. These perks, I think, are the best perks for my type of playstyle. If you guys enjoy watching my playstyle, then you'll definitely love this class because this is what I do best with. I like Stalker because I get to strafe my enemies. If they're trying to shoot me, I'm moving left and right. I make them have a difficult time trying to shoot me because I'm moving so much, and Stalker gives you that added mobility. I also like Amplify because I get to hear enemy footsteps louder. A lot of people like dead silence, but I, for some reason, prefer having Amplify over dead silence. My teammates' footsteps are quieter, and the enemy's footsteps are louder. You can even hear people with dead silence, but I find it to be a little difficult at times, and you almost can't even hear them. But if you do like dead silence, and you do like being stealthier, definitely throw on dead silence. You need focus. Focus is a must. If you don't have focus, you will lose every gunfight. And fully loaded, this is another kind of preference, but I personally like using fully loaded over scavenger on these kind of classes because this is not my chem strike class. I'm not trying to live forever. I mean, I only want to get my kill streaks with this type of setup, and I use the helo pilot, but I'll talk about that in a second. And I like using Scavenger when I use Specialist because I plan to survive longer, and obviously with Scavenger replenish the ammo. And fully loaded, you're going to run out, but it gives you so much, you probably won't. And then Hardline for the last perk because it's nice. It's nice having the fact every 2 assists count for a kill, and you get your streaks one kill faster, which does make a big difference. And sometimes you only need that 1 kill to get that helo pilot or that battle hind. And if you can't get it, it's like, I don't know, rage mode activated. It's so aggravating. Alright, next up, we're going to talk about the strike package. As I said, I'm using Assault with this setup because it's just the best strike package to use if you want to get a lot of kills. In my opinion, like when I play and when I want to get a lot of kills, I'm using Assault. No questions asked. With the helo pilot, the battle hind, and either the Trinity rocket or the sentry gun, depending on what you like or your playstyle, whatever. Or if you want the guard dog, he's pretty helpful too. And I actually might recommend the guard dog because when you're in your helo pilot, you're just in your helo pilot. Your guy's on his laptop. Like, I don't know what he's doing on there, but you're vulnerable. So it would be nice to have Riley to watch your back as you're playing that game on that laptop or whatever he's doing. So that would be also a good choice. But with the helo pilot, that's like the bread and butter. That's like that's more than the bread and butter. That's like the meat. You get so many kills with the helo pilot on open maps. A lot of the maps in Call of Duty Ghosts are pretty sucky for air support. But there's a few that you can just dominate, like Prison Break. I'm assuming I have some Prison Break gameplay in this video because I always do amazing with this weapon and with the helo pilot on Prison Break. I love that map. Another great map for this weapon, I'm kind of jumping topics here, but another map would be Stonehaven. Stonehaven is also a great map for this weapon and for the helo pilot. The Battle Hind's always a great choice because it just flies around, it gets you kills, and it's great. It's the best thing, and I think it's one of the better ones in the Assault Strike package. And then the Trinity Rocket or the Sentry Gun. It's your opinion, whatever you like more. I sometimes feel like the Trinity Rocket is a little better on those open maps, like Prison Break and like Stonehaven. But yeah, that's my strike package setup, and that's pretty much my entire class. And if I were to recommend a few game modes to play with this setup, definitely play Ground War, because in Ground War, there's so many more players. If you don't have an Xbox One or PS4 to play Ground War, I would just play probably Domination or Team Deathmatch, whatever you do the best in. I like Ground War because the games last so long and you can get a lot more kills. But anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this epic class setup on the M27. This gun is a monster, guys. Be careful. I don't want you to kill too many people. Like, this setup is that good. It's one of my favorites, and I don't like sharing my B setups because they're mine, but I'll share them. I'll be nice and I'll share them. My mom taught me to be nice, so, and sharing's caring, right? Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this gameplay, please give it a thumbs up. If you could give 2, I would ask you to give 2, but you can't. You can only give 1, and it's free. It doesn't cost anything. How cool is that? Anyways, guys, as I always say, it's EliteShot here, aka Sean, your friendly COD fanboy. I'm signing out. Peace.